What's up, guys? Check this out. We've got this BrainLuxury Delta sleep supplement here, which is pretty exciting. I'm looking forward to sharing my results with you. So the whole premise of this product is it's supposed to help you naturally stimulate your body's serotonin and melatonin production by using ingredients like tryptophan, glycine, and fatty acids to help your brain more naturally calm down at night, to get a more restful sleep, a more productive sleep, so deeper sleep, and ultimately help you feel refreshed for the next day and increase your cognitive function. Big claims for the ingredients that are included in here. So does it actually work? That's a good question, and I'll let you know at the end of this video. I tracked the whole time using my Whoop for the sleep tracking to see sleep latency, quality of sleep, and I know the data is not perfect, but I also did some qualitative and quantitative discussion to really dive to see how I felt and what the numbers also say. But let's dive in. So this is the 7-day test box. Inside you've got actually 2, 4, 5 samples, not all 7. They tell you to take a rest on day 2 and day 5. And then they also tell you that during this you'll experience a brain cleanse, where you may experience an out of ordinary or increased synaptic expression while you sleep for more vivid dreams, but ultimately having you feel more refreshed and productive during the following days. So again, did it work? Night number 1. Cheers. Yeah, it tastes, it's kind of bitter. It's limey. Almost gone. Yeah, not lemonade, definitely more lime. It's an experience. Day number 5. Cheers. Nothing says a good night's sleep like a lemon or limey shot before bed. I've tried everything, I've reviewed the data, and ultimately I've got to say this didn't work for me. I think the placebo effect is big, and while the taste it wasn't enjoyable, it was tolerable. If you like drinking lime juice or lemon juice, then you'll enjoy this. But it wasn't bad, but it wasn't something that I naturally wanted to take before I went to bed. As I saw throughout the week, my latency didn't truly go down, it didn't decrease. I felt like I was just getting a normal time to go to sleep. Did I feel refreshed when I woke up? On certain days, yes, I did. Was that a result of sleeping in? Possibly. Was it effect of the supplement? That's also possible. It's hard to tell if I truly got more deep sleep with my varied schedule. There were days I slept in a hotel, there were days I slept in my own bed, but ultimately it's hard to really draw a justifiable conclusion from the 7-day study. Based on what my Whoop said exclusively, the product did not work. My latency remained the same throughout the 7 days, more or less. The amount of deep sleep was more or less the same, so ultimately I can't recommend it off of that. Did I have more vivid dreams? It's hard to tell. Again, that placebo effect is really big. And I can't say that for a matter of fact I had the best night's sleep I've ever had. It was a fun experience, trying things out, bringing these with me, keeping them cool, and trying it was interesting. But at the end of the day, for $75, I don't know if I would necessarily recommend it. I think if you're looking to get better sleep or deep sleep, there are other opportunities with melatonin if you're in dire straits. You can try different sleep remedies. There are other supplements out there that will help you get deeper sleep or fall asleep faster, or so they claim. But ultimately, this just didn't do it for me. The ingredients that they tout are all proven to have some benefit for reduced stress or cognitive impairment to help you fall asleep. But ultimately, the science is just not quite there for me to truly put my faith that this did what they claim it should do. The last thing that I'll note is that I was a little disappointed at the end. You know, you go through this process, you take an initial baseline with a test, and they'll say what your optimum score is to start as a baseline. Then as you go, you fill out this form throughout the 7 days. It'll ask you more or less redundant questions. How long did it take you to fall asleep? And then what did it say your sleep tracker told you how long it took to fall asleep? Two completely different answers. There were days where I knew for a fact I was tossing and turning and I didn't fall asleep for at least a half an hour. And my Whoop said I fell asleep in 5 minutes. So, you know, conflicting information there. I'm not sure how that's all ascertained and delivered into the final formula. But then at the end, they gave me a readout and they said your optimum score is 16. Great. Well, what does that mean? I don't know. And there was no greater context. It just said you improved from 10 to 16. So great. Improvement is fantastic, but what truly improved? What could I improve better next time? Or what am I looking to improve next time? And that information was not conveyed. Although they did give me a nice coupon to take, you know, a discount off my next purchase to try it again. So for the sake of improving my score, I would take the test again, but ultimately I don't see the value in pursuing another example without further studies to give me an absolute value on what I am improving or what the science is behind it. But this time, my recommendation, I'd pass. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and stay in touch. Subscribe for future videos and to follow along with my racing pursuits as I race to the top.